Hello, my name is Andrea Aguirre, and today I will be talking about the importance of learning a foreign language in America. So my specific topic is to persuade my audience into learning a new language and trying to convince them that it is extremely beneficial and crucial, especially to succeed in America. My central idea would be that learning a foreign language in America helps benefit the business industry with foreign countries if you're trying to trade with them. It can help prevent medical errors if there's any translation errors or no translators available at the moment when there's in case of emergency. And then it is also more common for foreign languages to become more prominent in the United States, especially Spanish. I've noticed there's an uprise of individuals speaking in it. So I feel like it's important to be able to communicate with everyone in an efficient manner. So according to the accredited language services, the top 3 languages spoken in America after English would be Spanish, Chinese, and Tagalog. I feel that it's extremely important to learn these languages, or at least just Spanish, because you're not going to be able to speak to everyone if you don't know exactly what they're saying, and it's just important to be able to speak with everyone, know their opinions, and even understand their feelings. According to this article titled, by 2050, the U.S. could have more Spanish speakers than any other country. Martha Sanchez, she states that with 41 million native speakers and 12 million bilinguals in the United States already, the United States is the second largest Spanish-speaking country in the world, according to a new report. We are already ahead of Spain and Colombia, and we are just behind Mexico. I feel that it is extremely important because if we are already in front of Spain and Colombia, which are basically native speaking Spanish countries, I feel that it's important for everyone to begin to learn these languages because it can help us even build a stronger relationship with them or even just help educate us a lot more. So you may be thinking to yourself, why should I care? Just because the language is becoming a lot more prominent doesn't mean I need to learn it. Well, according to the healthaffairs.org, on January 22nd, 1980, there was a case where 18-year-old Willie Ramirez, who was a Hispanic person, he was sent to the hospital after he had fainted in front of his girlfriend's house. He was out drinking with his friends, and he was feeling sick. They drove to his girlfriend's house, and once he fainted, he was taken to the hospital. Here, his family attempted to try and speak to the health professionals about what was happening, but because of the language barrier and because there was no translator present, Willie wasn't able to actually tell them what had happened. In this case, his family was trying to say that Willie was intoxicated. In Spanish, it's intoxicado, which just means he was drunk, he had been drinking, but in English, this translation was messed up as they might have taken it as he was using drugs or he was on any other substance. Well, the way he was treated was as if he had taken drugs, which was not the case, and this ended up in a hemorrhage. Occurring, and this was extremely preventable. But because there was a communication error, nobody was able to find out what was truly the issue. Because of this, he was left paraplegic, and ever since then, he's lived his life paraplegic. There's another case where 9-year-old girl, young daughter, Tran, she collapsed, and her parents were trying to make an effort to talk to the health professionals, but there was no translator present as well at this time, so they weren't able to explain what was happening. And by the time her 16-year-old brother arrived to translate with the officials, it was too late, and she had already passed away. So learning these languages could really help people in the professional and health careers because you're not always going to have a translator present, and if you do have one present, it may just take them a while to actually show up. So let's talk about the business aspect of learning languages and why it is so important. So on the Foreign Trade List website titled Top Trading Partners September 2021, our year-to-year date total trade, our top country, is Mexico. So this is important because we can't trade with another country unless we have at least a few groups of individuals who understand the language and know how to fluently talk and even make deals with the people. If we were to trade with Mexico, but we didn't speak Spanish. There would be no way we could communicate what we properly wanted, and we would get a whole mess because nobody knows what anyone is saying. So if you were to learn, then you could properly communicate. And because of this, you may also get higher chances of getting a job because you can communicate more efficiently with other people and they don't have to hire a separate translator. So if you were to just be really good at business but didn't speak English, you would probably get chosen. But if there is another individual who was really good at business and spoke both English and Spanish, they would most likely get chosen over you because they have the extra ability. And with this language, you may also get a raise because you are bringing in more products and more help. And so then you are basically filling a job and you're doing 2 jobs at once and they don't have to pay for 2 separate people. So according to the top 5 US imports and where they're imported from the universal cargo, the most common import in the United States comes from China, and that is our clothing. So about 36.49% of the clothes that is sold here is actually imported from China. This is important because this actually helps keep our economy boosting because these companies who receive the clothing are getting these clothes at a really good price, and so they're able to resell it at an even better price, and it just keeps boosting the economy. And because of this, because they're getting it for so cheap and then selling it for so much, then they're able to hire more employees and get the market up and offer more opportunities for people. And then according to this article titled 3 Ways Language Training Benefits Your Business by Ryan McMahon, there was a recent study done in which 70% of employees felt more confident in their work and interaction with their teams, partners, and vendors from completing language training in their field. Now, I feel like this is even more important because when you're in a career, you always want to feel more confident. That's the reason so many people try so hard, and that's why so many people want previous experience, because they need someone who's confident and comfortable in speaking. With this, they will help the people and the company grow, especially if they're speaking a second language, because they can potentially reach out to other companies. And especially if you are a small business owner or even just making your own business, that's what you want, because you're trying to get out there as fast as you can because you don't want to risk time and potentially lose customers or get someone to steal your idea instead. So these are the reasons why I feel that learning a language in America is this is why I feel like it is important to learn a foreign language in America. And this is because it is beneficial and crucial to your succeeding. Learning a foreign language can help you build and boost your business industry with foreign countries. It can help prevent medical errors like what happened with the case of Tran and with the case of Willie Ramirez. And it can also help you feel more confident, boost your economy. It can even just make us look like a better country because we are actually helping out other people.